Welcome to RAD Lab Setup Overview video. In this video, we will showcase how to quickly set up RAD Lab and spin up a module. You will need to start with the public GitHub repo of RAD Lab, and click on the Open in Google Cloud Shell button under Quick Start section. This will open up the Cloud Shell and clone the public repo in your Cloud Shell environment. As part of RAD Lab package, we provide set of use case-based modules which are relevant to research and public sector community. We also provide a guided setup script, RAD Lab Launcher, and supporting scripts as the tool to spin up these modules. In this video, we will be deploying AlphaFold module via RAD Lab Launcher. First, we will navigate to RAD Lab Launcher folder and install the required libraries by running Python 3 installer_prereq.py. Before jumping directly to deploy modules, please review the documentation to make sure that the user identity deploying the modules fulfill all the IAM permissions prerequisites, both for the launcher and individual modules. We will now trigger the launcher by running Python 3 radlab.py. Running this script will start the guided setup of deploying the module, and the first thing is to select or set the user identity, which will be deploying the module. After that, we will need to set the RAD Lab management project which will host admin resources to control the state of the modules. At this point in the guided setup, the launcher asks what module would you like to spin up. We have variety of modules, ranging from data science to app modernization, and from genomics to silicon design, etc. Today we will be deploying AlphaFold RAD Lab module. Here we are selecting to create the module, but launcher also have the capability to update, delete, or list any existing module deployment. After this step, you will be requested to either create a new GCS bucket, or pick an existing bucket from the RAD Lab management project. This GCS bucket will be used as the backend to your RAD Lab module Terraform deployments. For this run, I will be choosing one of the existing buckets from my management project. At this point, we are at the last step of the launcher run, where we need to provide org ID, folder ID, and the billing account, where the module will be deployed. You can either manually enter these IDs, or pick from the lists for each of them. Once all of these inputs are provided, the Terraform deployment of the module kicks in, and the GCP resources gets created. Let me fast forward the Terraform deployment to the end. You will be prompted with the outputs of the Terraform deployment, which you can save and share with the users who will be using the module. Just to show how to access the resource, you can copy the GCP project ID, navigate to GCP Cloud Console, and set the copied project ID to access the deployed resources for the module. As we have deployed the AlphaFold module in this run, I would navigate to the Vertex AI workbench, and click on Open Jupyter Lab to access the AlphaFold Jupyter Notebook, which has all the code and steps for sample protein folding. That's all you need to have your RAD Lab module up and running. We highly recommend you to read more about the modules in the launcher in their respective readmes. If you have any questions and would like to know about the solution or even running into any issues while deploying the modules, feel free to reach out to us via GitHub Public Repository, Issues section. Thank you for your time, and keep RAD Labbing.